Oh, let's get in. Let's get in here. Let's get in here, everybody. All right, here we go. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Let me get to the spot. Let me get to the spot. Hey, everybody, what is going on? This is Plan Your Greatness. Hold on a second. My screen is a little dirty. I need to clean it off so I can see you guys better. There we go. Hey, I am at the spot, and this is Plan Your Greatness, and I am your gracious host, Carlton Hamilton. And let's get started today. And if you notice, I don't have on my glasses, my little sport glasses, because I need them for I have sport glasses and I have regular glasses. I use the sport glasses when I work out, and I use the regular glasses for when I drive. Other than that, I don't really need them, but when I'm walking, I just want to make sure I can see, just makes me feel like I'm aware of traffic as I'm walking through my neighborhood. But hey, we are on a Monday. Today is day 35 of my insanity workouts. Give myself a round of applause that I've been doing insanity for 35 consecutive days. Now, I did insanity in the past. I had great results. But one of the things I did not do, I did not stay consistent with the insanity. I missed days here and there, even though at the end of the 60 days total, which probably took me, an extra 10 days or whatever, 15 days, I took some time off. But I got through the program and I had amazing results. So I put it on the side, did everything, got out of shape as usual. Like most people, we start on programs and then we drop them, and then, we're looking at ourselves in the mirror and we're all mad that we stopped working out. And so I've gotten back into the program, and 35 consecutive days that I have been doing insanity. So I've been following the program. And so today is the start of the second part of the program. There's like the first 28 days, you're getting ramped up. It's just introducing you to a lot of things, setting your body. And if you're disciplined enough to stay in the program, then you have like a week off. You're doing a lot of stuff. It's a lot of just core workout, and it's really just getting you off on your knees so you're not pounding as much as you did before. Because most people that get in these programs, just like myself, have gotten themselves way overweight. And then when they get into the program, the one thing that ends up bothering them, they're either gonna have a back problem, they're gonna have a knee problem, ankles, because your body is not equipped to handle all of that extra weight. Now, right now, I'm about 244, 243 maybe. I've been as heavy as almost 270. So I'm 243, and because I'm almost 6'3", I could walk around with big shirts on and pants and stuff, and my body is still pretty well proportioned, so I can cover it up and I look fine. People go, "Ooh, look, you look like you play football." Yeah, I might weigh as much as an NFL linebacker, but I'm not in good shape, because me as a basketball player, my playing weight was approximately about 195 pounds. Now, more than likely, I'm never going to get back to that, but just working myself down, getting myself in a good space. And I would say, to where I'm in a good comfort zone, I have to literally be in no more than the 220s, like the low 220s, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's like the best area. But I would say in the range of 217 to 224, in that 7-pound range, I would say that's where I'm good. Now, if I go a little bit lower, 214, 210, 207. That's where I'm at, like my lean. I would say for my age right now, that's where I would be at my best. Because I think, black folks' bodies, their bones are a little denser. So we tend to be a little heavier. Our motor tends to run a little hotter. So that's why, you can't compare our blood pressures and body densities and weights to the normal, what they got out there. So, but yeah, I'm getting out here 35 consecutive days. This is now day 13 of the tea cleanse, and I'm gonna do some follow up on that because it's a 14-day tea cleanse. And I tell you what, that sucker has had my body cleaning itself out. You cannot be in a situation where you don't have access to a bathroom at any moment. Because when you're doing these traditional cleanses, because our body is so backed up with toxins and stuff, that if you don't have access to a regular bathroom, you are going to be in trouble. Because your body is basically telling you, hey, you got all this crap up in there. It's time for you to clean this stuff out. And so, they recommend that you should do it every year. And I'm like, every year? So instead of doing that, what they don't tell you is instead of just telling somebody that they need to do a cleanse every year, what you need to tell the person is stop eating all that garbage. Because if you stop eating all that garbage, you're not going to need to have this cleanse done every year. So I'm actually doing this 14-day cleanse. But on top of that, for the past, let's say 2-3 months, I had actually probably 4 months, I had started eating better. Because I just knew, I just saw some changes in my body. And I just said, you know what? I need to stop eating all that garbage and stuff. I need to stop eating the bread, the dairy, the sugar, caffeine, and meat. I need to cut those things out. And so when I started doing that, I started feeling better. And then that's when I said, you know what, let me go ahead and get back into this insanity thing. I want to get myself back into some good shape. I got clothes in my closet that I haven't been wearing for years. Because the last time that I was down anywhere in that 210, 215, 220 range was approximately, this is 2021. That had to have been about 6 years ago. So I said, okay, this is not something that I'm just going to be doing just for a couple of months. This is what I'm going to be doing basically for the rest of my life. Just playing the long game, getting out, getting exercise, eating. Hold on, I got to switch sides. That sun, getting in my face, son. But yeah, this is a lifelong thing, and I'll even say that to people, people that are watching, is that when you make a commitment to something, I don't care what it is, whether you say I want to be rich, I want to be healthy, I want to be smarter, whatever it is, that becomes a lifelong goal. That isn't something that you're going to do in 30 days or 60 days or whatever. You're making a commitment to that for the rest of your life. So, all right, but let's get to what I wanted to talk about today and why I'm getting out here. Hey, what's going on? Dave Grossman. Hey, got any good jokes for me? I know you do. I know you got something. Hit me in the inbox with a good joke. Always good to see you doing well. All right, so today I wanted to talk about a couple of things. I'm gonna talk specifically about 3 things, and I'm gonna be all over the map a little bit, but just things that happen. You want to come out here and voice your thoughts and because what I've learned is a lot of things that I've gone through or that going through, other people have gone through them or going through them. So it's always good to hear other people, and it's just like, yeah, man, yep, absolutely. Now, the first thing is I talked about it already. I said the insanity program is that all programs work. And I'm going to just say this real quickly. Whatever it is, if it's a fitness program, whether it's a multi-level marketing program, a nutritional program, they all work. But what happens is we don't work them. We get on the program and for some reason, and I think it's now because we have such access to everything, we think things are going to happen like immediately. And when we don't get these results right away, we immediately just give up on it. But they all work. If somebody tells you you exercise for 15 minutes a day for the next 6 months, guarantee you're going to lose some weight. If somebody says that, you stop eating processed foods or things with sugar in them for the next 6 months, guarantee you're gonna see a change in your body. Or you stop drinking caffeine, you're gonna see some sort of change. But most of us just are not disciplined enough to stay the course on these different things. So the same thing with the insanity. I have been doing the insanity program for 35 consecutive days. It's a 60-day program, and I've already seen results. And I just said, regardless of what I feel like, every day I'm going to get up and I'm going to do the insanity program. Today was what is called, it was a break in the middle. It's called a fit test. You're busting your hump doing the program. So at this point, you're doing a fit test to see the progress you've made. Because at the very beginning of the program, I did a fit test at the beginning just to see how bad or how out of shape I was. So no jokes today. I'm very impressed with you and everything that you're doing. Proud of you, my friend. Thanks for the shout out, Dave. Always good to see you. And I know Lauren's doing well as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able, when you're out here in Arizona or we're in the same place, we can grab something to eat and just chop it up and tell some jokes. So again, consistency is to me is success. If you talk about anybody who's success in anything, it's just being consistent in doing it and not. I have a saying. I said philosophy over feelings. And what I mean by that is that's just a mindset. Because if I wake up in the morning and I say, oh man, I do not feel like doing something today. Okay. But what if you have a goal of getting in shape? Well, the goal has no feelings. So get your butt up and get after it. So that's why I say philosophy over feelings. Whatever your goal is your philosophy. Whatever you're trying to reach, whatever you're trying to be, absolutely has no feelings. So you cannot put this goal out there and all of a sudden you're going to allow your feelings to get in the way of you hitting your goals. All right, so that's the first one. Be consistent, the insanity. The other one is I was talking to this person and they left Arizona. They went back to their troubled place. And I told them, I said, hey, we had a great time. And I really miss our time just hanging out. And the person is in such a bad mental place, damaged mind, that it is very difficult for them to take a compliment. Because all I was saying was, I know you might be going through some stuff, but let me just remind you that while you were in my space, we actually had some fun times. We actually shared some good thoughts. You actually caused me to think a little bit higher than I had thought, even though you may be going through some crazy shit. But you actually elevated me during some conversations. But this person is so damaged, it's very difficult for them to see themselves as adding any value anywhere. So I bring that point up to say, stay in your space. If somebody is like that, do not allow their bad energy to bring your energy down. Still be very, very positive in your space, because I don't believe people that are hurting like that are very damaged, are really trying intentionally to bring you down. It is just very difficult for them to get out of their own head in their own way. All right. So that's the first thing, is just stay positive, even though you may be among some people who cannot see the greatness or the positive in them. Because as I explained, I gave this person a compliment of being able to take me to a different level. Now, I'm not the smartest dude on the planet. Lands in, absolutely. I still have that. I'm going to go find that and post that. Dave, if you have that lands in picture, go ahead and post it up. If not, I'm going to dig it up and I'm going to post it again. It's always fun. But yes, it's very difficult for some people to even take a compliment because they're in such a bad place. And I feel for them. And it is not your job to try to come down to their level. It is your job to just stay in your space, and hopefully they will come up to your level. All right. My last thing that I'm going to mention, because I'm not going to stay on here very long today, and that is because I own the store, this smoke shop, it requires me to be attached to social media. Because I have a Snapchat page, Snapchat channel. I have a TikTok channel. I have an Instagram channel. I have a Facebook channel. And if you notice, I'm not on there posting really a bunch of crazy stuff, but I am posting advertising the store. Okay, so it requires me to learn and be creative with all this social media stuff. Now, I posted a video of me doing a bunch of little goofy stuff, dribbling a basketball, spinning it on my finger, hitting the ball, catching, shooting, playing, an instrument. Because people were asking, do I still have any skills? And so I made that video, and it was a lot of fun doing that because it took me, because I didn't, my schedule is real busy. I didn't just sit down. I couldn't just go to a park and hit balls and do all that stuff. I had to do that over the course of several days, but it was fun getting out to the park. I had to get up early because I didn't want to get out there and then all of a sudden some group has to come out there and use the field and I have to get off. So I was up at the park, 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, doing that stuff. And then I was playing the instrument I hadn't played in a while, shooting basketball. I had just stuff I hadn't done in a while. So it was really fun. So my point is this. Every day you should do something that you really enjoy, that you're good at, or something that makes you smile or is just fun. Too often we are doing stuff that just makes us miserable. And I'm sitting over here going, what the heck are you doing? I see you, Mark Davis. You inspire me to get out here and give my little talks. So I'm always following you. So good to see you out, former roomie and movie star. I guess I gotta get myself a Screen Actors Guild card. I gotta do something. So maybe I'll move to Hollywood and do something, whatever. All right. But last thing that I'm gonna mention is you've got to do something every single day that either makes you smile, that makes you laugh, that makes you think, that brings you some sort of joy, something that puts you in a increased, joyful, elevated state. I don't want to say I'm sick and tired, but I feel compassion for individuals who do not do something every day that actually inspires them, makes them smile, or brings them some joy. And that came to mind when I got finished and I started editing the videos. I started laughing. I was laughing at, me putting together the video. And then I started laughing when I initially posted some of the photos, some of the comments that my former teammates and friends said. It was it was funny because it was just like, they see me doing stuff. And most of them know me as a pitcher very few of them know me as a hitter, in high school. And the cold weather in Chicago just killed me in high school. And I didn't hit very well in high school. I hit better in the summer. And so when I got to professional baseball, those who know me when I played with the Chicago Cubs know I was a good hitter. I actually pinch hit at every level. I pinch hit in A ball, I pinch hit in AA, I pinch hit in AAA. So yes, the coach called me off the bench, Hamilton, grab a bat. I could hit when the weather was nice. So again, last thing I'll mention is just do something that inspires you. Whatever it is, makes you feel good, and keep doing that and do it every day. Back in the day when I was an academic advisor, I used to ask students, okay, what do you want to be? Oh, I want to be an engineer. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I said, okay, cool. I said, so when you go home and you're done with all your schoolwork, do you still do engineering stuff, or are you reading briefs, as a lawyer? And they go, no. I said, well, then what do you do in your free time? Oh, man, I play in a band, or I do this, or I do that. And I said, make sure you do that every day for at least an hour. I said, because if you're going to give the man 8, 9, 10 hours of your day, then you need to give yourself at least an hour of time into something that you really, really enjoy. I don't care if it's card collecting, something that you're sitting and it's really capturing your attention. It makes you feel good, makes you feel joyful. Do that. And so, this whole notion of social media and everything with my business has allowed me to be silly, make these videos, just do stuff. Every day that I walk into the store, I look around and I say, okay, what am I going to highlight in the store? What sort of goofy video can I make that's going to capture people's attention? And then I have to do this over 3 social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So as I say that and close, as I always do, if you do that, if you take some time every day to try to make yourself feel good, not we're not saying lie to yourself. We're saying actually do something that you're good at, either brings you some joy or really, really, really makes you think in a positive way. And if you do that, you'll get out of these doldrums, and you probably even get off social media for a little bit. And that are steps, in my opinion, to planning your greatness. Why not enjoy your life? You are absolutely right, Mr. Davis. All right. So as I say, as I always do, as I always end, plan your greatness. You know why? Because nobody else will. I will see you all next time.